Now with our reign firmly established, we can begin to consider our stance regarding the rest of the world. Russia should start being more active on the world stage, but we are too weak to interfere on the German or Japanese spheres of influence. The Caucasus, bordering the dying Ottoman Empire, is an easy region to subjugate and has large oil deposits which for us to exploit. Central Asia, with its unstable situation between Al-Shorda and Turkestan, seems an even easier target. We should secure these areas before shifting our gaze elsewhere. Let the world know our might. Oh, I was going to say, how did you get kicked out of there? No, that's bad. We seem to be holding everywhere here, that's fine. I mean, we have taken Philadelphia with its rather substantial production. I think I would like to try and assault down here. Like, if you guys are able to hold Philadelphia, that would be magnificent. Because it frees my troops up to go and do something more important. Korean uprising. The Korean people have risen against the Japanese overlords, wanting to finally break free from them. This presents us with an option to weaken the Japanese Empire by supporting the Korean independence movement. I don't know, is that giving me a hint as to what I should do here? This is just such a ridiculous... No, I'm not sending them anything. Because it's just doomed to fail. I've never seen them even achieve anything. Merry Christmas, Mordred here. Have a cold to disrupt your streaming. Just what I didn't need. Also, New England in form. Alright, so we broke out. Good. You attack that. You attack that. Let's kill them. In fact, you can go down there. Don't be losing Philadelphia now, though. That would be really bad. And I'm feeling somewhat confident that we can take that. Alright, let's go and take Newark. Yeah, we should be able to hold this, no problem. And we've beaten that. Excellent. So with the Russian intervention over here by Washington, we might actually be able to hold this. We just need to hold this. Like, do not lose that, America. Please. Second International. How are we doing with equipment now? Still at minus 70,000. That's because my production efficiency is 6%! No, 2%. Production efficiency cap of 2%. Magnificent. Okay, so we can get the stratocratic government, which is what we should do. The chronic incapacity to rule the Kerensky government proved itself as dangerous for Russia. To secure our power, proven officers have to take up important offices of the administration. Only that way will we enjoy competent public service. What did you miss? You missed the Civil War? Did you miss the Civil War? I don't remember. And the fantastic intervention in the American Civil War. I'm not a republic. No, it's just because this branch has only just become available. But we are a dictatorship. We just haven't declared the Russian state yet. Hopefully we can take New York soon. You push against that, you can. Excellent. Alright, you are going for New York. You two are going for that. No. You are going for that. Go. Alright, you two are struggling. No, you are succeeding. And there's the Spanish Civil War. I don't think I want to get involved with that one. Come on, fight that off. Take New York. Come on. Damn it, they're reinforced. Yep, Korea lost. Quelle surprise. And we are no longer getting the effects of negotiating with peasants. Still 37, so I can't get those. I could start working on the doctrine. Speaking of doctrines... 17% of you said let the Red Orchestra play. In fact, last chance. If you have not voted yet, get your votes in and then we will decide for sure. You have until the end of the month. Might not get New York at this rate. Ah, you keep leaving. Stop leaving. I kind of need your support here, guys. Civil War in Spain. The legitimate Spanish kingdom under Alfonso VIII, no, 13th, is under severe threat from anarchists and fanatics. While many are saying that this proves further proof that the terminal weakness of the House of Bourbon, a secure Spain is an important part of our defensive plans. It could be wise to help the government put an end to these threats. So you want me to go and help the Kingdom of Spain? Fine. And you know, I will send troops to the kingdom. I will send you volunteers. I can send a limit of 6. In fact, you and you should be in the Yellow Army. You and you should be in the Purple Army. And the Purple Army is doing that. Yellow Army is doing that. So that's 4 of you. 5, 6. And then you, commanded by... Cry for Succor. Who was your commander? It was the Panzer guy. No, I'm going to send... Kaladin, I think. No, Shatilov. And then Shatilov can come to here. Send volunteers. Shatilov. Send. And you're going to just sit in Madrid. I'm just going to stop the enemy taking sodding Madrid. You have one job. Alright. I did say until the end of the month. How are we doing with that? We still have time. So remember, get your votes in. Yeah, it's fine. Although they're losing New England rather more quickly than I would like. And all of you guys are holding. Come on, take sodding New York. I need the industry. Government intervention with political stabilization finally in place, we are prepared to enact a series of intensive reforms aimed at restoring pre-crisis industrial power. So we gain further stabilization, which is 5% national consumer goods factories, production efficiency cap down 10%. And that only lasts for 730 days, so we have another 3 years, or 2 and a bit years. 2 years. Transurmer makes its move. Transurmer has taken advantage of the unrest in Siberia to establish its control over the region. While this is a great infringement on our sovereignty, we are currently very weak and may not be able to win a war to reclaim our lands, especially since fighting Transurmer may mean fighting Japan as well. No, Siberia is clearly Wrangle's, I mean Russia's. Oh, I actually declared war on them. I was kind of trying to call their bluff there. Alright. We'll see if... Yep, Japan did join. Alright then. This is where things start to go really, really well. Or badly. Either. Okay, so at this point I will need to choose my doctrine. So, in third place with 19% of the vote, we have got Let the Red Orchestra Play. In second place, with 22% of the vote, we have Hoorah! Which is the Master Soul. Then in first place, with a whopping 59%, we've got Wrangle is right. Wrangle is always right. With the Grand Battle Plan. So we're going Grand Battle Plan. The people have spoken. So, at the moment, I think I'm just going to try and hold them there. I will, however, send you some reinforcements. All of the reds, cancel that. I want you here in Fentiang. Go. And the 6 divisions have just arrived at Granada. Don't they immediately go home? Yes, they do. Okay. Watch out for supply, I might be overdoing it. No, we're fine. We might struggle over here, but I could always just improve the infrastructure there. In fact, that seems to be the main choke point. Wrangel reminds me of that Irish leader who is also always right. Alright, so loads of Japanese troops coming flooding in. They can't get that sneaky cut off over there because they already own that bit. And my volunteers are getting home. Alright, Chukalov, you are back in charge of these guys. Minus 1, 2... No, you're actually at full number. Never mind. So Troikov is in charge of those. And you are in charge of them. Minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which are new army. That's them. Plus those 2, which are yellows. Minus those 2, which are not. Now, one question is, do I want to put my very best commanders over here? Well, I've already got this guy coming over. Where is he? There he is. Shatilov. I mean, their main job is just to hold them. I'm not expecting them to counterattack, just hold them. Marsanjan offers to defect. Communicating by mounted messenger, General Marsanjan of the Fentian government has offered to defect, citing his once close relationship with Zhang Zuolin. But his growing dissatisfaction with the Grand Marshal's political overreach, Zhang is known to be effective. Yeah, sorry about the snorting. My bad. It's just, you know, you don't need details. Zhang is known to be effective as eccentric general, spending much of his time practicing his superb marksmanship. Likely a product of the early life he spent roaming the northeastern plain. All of the former bandit asks is in return to the latest equipment to outfit his men and $3 million worth of gold. So, Fentian government gets the event. Marsanjan has defected to the Russian Republic, which gives me 10,000 manpower, but we lose 10% consumer goods. And we lose 1,000 guns, which we don't have anyway. Oh, they lose that. And we get Marsanjan as a general. Or we don't need the defectors. If you want to join the glorious Russian Republic and you accept Wrangel as the one and only true leader, then sure. Is he any good? Level 3. Trickster. He's not bad, actually. Was that you? No, it was you. Warbird. No, it was you. Catalin. So you're replacing Catalin. Except you have no portrait. I hate generals with no portrait. No, I'm not going to use you on that ground alone. No. Stratocratic government. The chronic incapacity to rule of the Kerensky government proved itself dangerous for Russia. To secure our power, proven officers have to take up important offices of the administration. Only that way will we enjoy a competent public service. Military spirit, division organization, and army experience plus 50%. Army organization is going to be critical, actually. The post-war The young generation is told to be lost, lacking of any goal, any vision of the future. The army is the only obstacle in the path leading to chaos and disintegration of Russia. They shall take up the education of our youth, and soon the education of the whole country. A military spirit can only benefit the motherland. In fact, I'm just thinking about this. The one who is probably actually going to be the best equipped to fight on that front is Wrangel. Because he's a field marshal, he can get the supply use reductions. And he's already a level 6. And he has defensive doctrine. So yes, I'm going to give Warbird... We're switching them. Warbird's getting Wrangel. Whoops, cancel, wrong guy. And this is becoming the Wrangel force. With the dark purple banner. And this is becoming the Warbird. And is getting the high level dude. Although... no, not that useful. You guys are all training... well, technically Warbird will be this army, but we'll just switch them across when they're ready. Okay, Wrangel. In the meantime, I really need you to be a different colour. That'll do. I can add more troops, so the red force is going to send you their infantry, but the rest is going to stay in the red, and I'm going to move them back. So you lot are all Wrangel, assigned to there, and then you guys, cancel that, are going to be in here. Mostly just so we can get the planning preparation going. Alright. Hey, Arm Spoon. I wish I had a nasty cold. I currently have one, which sucks. That is a lot of troops they're sending around here. I think I may have riled Japan somewhat. Qing declared war on Shanqing Tiango. That's those two. These are all fighting. Concentrated industry and construction. Right. Well, at least we have all the up-to-date guns and things. What terrain is this? It's not mountains or anything, is it? There are some, but no, that's mostly forest. We do have some mountains here, so we can make this a real nightmare for them. Let's upgrade the artillery. Or get better aircraft. Let's research better aircraft so I can get air superiority and then hit them that way. And also tactical bombers, because I'm going to want the range. Actually, is that true? Our heavy bombers have air attack, air defense, agility, and max speed. Strategic bombing, ground attack, and range. Versus the light bombers, which is ground attack, agility, and range. Air defense, agility, reliability, max speed. Actually, the light bombers would be better. Plus 10% ground attack. Yeah, definitely. Except that's ground attack as well. Tactical bombers, strategic bombing, and ground attack. Or I could focus entirely on the fighters. And the Russians do really good fighters. You know what? I'm going to focus entirely on fighters. So I'm not even going to bother with bombers. I don't have that much artillery. I don't think I have any response guys. Could do with radio for the reinforce rate. I'll do that. There we go. Decision made. Oh, that's a navy thing happening. They are Navy invading me. They're going to attack me up there probably. That's fine. So what I might do... Except I'm not going to have the resources to do it. I was going to say I might set up a fallback line here so we have something to retreat to, but I think I'm just going to have to keep an eye on that front. It's the only place where I'm really fighting, so it should be okay. And the other thing is, I really need those roads built. So, get on with it. Right, Navy. Where are you guys? Are you still in Archangel? Yes. Head down to Petrograd if you... See? Now we can't... Oh yes, now we are. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Worked that time too. Maybe it was because I was not friendly with Denmark and they weren't letting me through the straits. Something like that, maybe. Right, are you still training? More or less. How short on artillery are we? Pretty short. We're extremely short on guns. I need more military factories. Well, I need a lot of things, but military factories especially. Alright, so I can create a new bureaucracy now, which will allow me to recover some of my production. I mean, I need the division organization. National unity, not massively important. Division recovery rate would be nice. Or I could do this one, hang on. Plus 10% construction speed. 4 factories, research slot, 8 factories, 11 factories, and a conversion. Or to 4, 5 factories, research, 6, 7, 8, 9 factories. So this has one additional factory. It has the production efficiency cap 10% and resource gain efficiency plus 15%. You get a lot of resources with that. Or with this one you get civilian to military factory conversion, which is rubbish. You get the construction speed with this of 5% versus a 10% here. I'm leaning towards the bureaucracy. 5% construction from there, plus the production efficiency, 10% from here, I think outweighs the 10% construction. Because I just don't ever convert factories. I've never done it. Very funny, Tsar Oslo, very funny. Bureaucracy directed by Wrangel. Yeah, what that means is just Wrangel's doing it. That's all it means. Alright, actually, considering I have the troops here already, I totally could assign all of your guys to Wrangel's force. I just need to be really careful about encirclements. No, we're already over the limit here. Okay. Right, Cyan, what you're going to do then is you're going to cancel your current order and you're going to create a fallback line from the Siberian Waste, which I think is this northern river, along here. Washington's fallen. I was winning that war for you. Damn it. Yeah, you lost all of that stuff. Ah, USA! If Wrangel dies, Russia dies with him. Yeah, absolutely. Alright, all we need to do is make this expensive for them. And Wrangle's out of supply already. Oh yeah, I know everything east of the Urals is rubbish. But my goal is not to maintain land. It's to make the Japanese pay. It stops muting! Damn it! Again! Sorry for the lovely sound effects. General Ma Zanshan, who only recently defected to our ranks after accepting an enormous bribe, has double-crossed us and returned to fight for Fentiang, taking the weapons and the gold we gave with him. Yeah, snort, snort. Sorry! I have a cold. It's natural. Otherwise I can't talk. Syndicalism spreads to Burma. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You, stop. Oi. That's the Baltic Civil War. You back off. No! Why did you back off? We are breaking here rather more easily than I'd expected. The post-war young generation is told to be lost, lacking any goal or vision of the future. I read that already. Right, so the other one was Legacy of the Whites, which gives us the national unity, but I'm going to throw a gamble here and say we don't need it. And we are instead going to create the new bureaucracy. Our economy should, no matter what our government may look like, be governed by faceless but loyal bureaucrats. We need to remove the old guard of Kerensky regime and set up something else, something new. Or actually, if this lets me recover the political power faster, then maybe I should do that. I should do that. Why are my units attacking? Probably because they were trying to move into position. They shouldn't be. Yeah. I think that was just the reinforcements coming in. Taking up space. Deutsche Mittelafrika declared war on them. Totalist the Buratian Commune. Gandhi's taken over. Native rebellion in the Baltic Duchy. Seems the German effort to colonize pre-Baltica ends in open rebellion against them. Latvian and Estonian people have established their own governments and now struggle to achieve independence. While the situation is unclear, we could help them fight the Germans, influencing their politicians. So we can send volunteers to both. If Latvia wants help, they must revoke their claims on us. What? Or only to Estonia. No, we're going to send them to both. See if we can get a cheap land grab. Right, you need to back off, because that's going to fall otherwise. Right, hopefully we can start making them pay, because we're losing a lot more troops than they are. But this is going to be mostly attrition. They have a lot of troops here. Watch out for the invasion, it's expanding. Yeah, I know. I think I'm going to start... Oh, you're already pulling out pretty quickly. Another reason to have a fallback line established, I guess.